Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blood Omen 2, the Legacy of KAIN series. This is probably going to be a Let's Play series. I'll do probably 30 minutes of it. I played the game back in on the Xbox when I was able to get it rented from the video store. I wasn't quite able to finish it because store is a store and it wasn't always available, and I didn't have much time with the Xbox on the weekends that much anyways. So now that it's supported onto the PlayStation 5, it's going to be a lot more simpler, a lot more to come by and easy to play for me. We're going to rate this. 400 years after the noble KAIN was cursed to walk this night as a vampire, centuries before KAIN would rule the wasteland of Nosgoth with his lieutenant Raziel, his conquest is stopped by a new enemy. The pillars of Nosgoth lie in ruin. Vampires roam the land once again, and the legacy of KAIN continues.
From the shards of tattered dreams I rose, unwilling, tossed upon tides of pain that flowed and ebbed and left me searingly awake, and more revoltingly, alive. It was then I saw her for the first time.
Good evening. We did not expect you to awaken so soon. Already you surprise us.
My mind was in fragments like shattered glass. Where am I? I don't remember.
Yes. It was said your memory would be affected by your long slumber. That will pass in time. I am Uma, and I am here to help you. Know that your name is KAIN, and you were once a power in the land.
I know my name, but my past, I remember fragments only.
That you awoke at all is a miracle. When we found you, there was but the barest thread of life left in you. We nurtured it, fed it, and now you rise and walk again.
And what is this place?
You are in the city of Meridian, capital of the land of Nosgoth, the land you once sought to conquer and rule. Tell me, since you remember your name, do you also remember your nature?
Of course.
Then let me show you the future. You have been asleep for 200 years. In that time, this is what has become of Nosgoth.
This is going to be nostalgia at its
general,
finest.
commanding an army of vampires, but the powers you opposed were too strong for you. You were struck down,
Now that I have
your
all the time
armies
in the world.
defeated, scattered, and destroyed. Everyone believed you to be dead.
Who defeated me?
The Seraphan, an army of fanatical humans sworn to eradicate all vampires from the world. A new leader brought them together, and wielding a new kind of magic, deadly to our kind, was able to destroy your army and kill most of the vampires. You were defeated in mortal combat by this leader, the Seraphan Lord. But that is not the end of the story. Under the guise of protecting the land from the vampire menace, the Seraphan seized control of all of Nosgoth, and their rule is not kind. For 200 years, the Seraphan have enslaved the humans under their iron rule, and hunted down and destroyed every vampire they could find.
They have not succeeded, however.
Not yet. And now, with your help, it is our hope to crush the Seraphan and restore order to the city.
The natural order. Vampires preying upon humans.
Naturally.
You said our hope. Who are you?
We are the Cabal, the vampire resistance. We work to undermine the Seraphan at every turn. But we are losing. With the new magic they employ, the glyph magic, they are able to find us and kill us. Our numbers are dwindling. Without help, we will not survive. We need you, KAIN.
Of course you did not bring me back simply out of kindness. There must be a price.
We need you to help the Resistance. Our faces are known, they kill us on sight. But you are ancient history, long since dead and buried. You can go where we cannot. That gives us a small advantage.
How splendid for you. And why do you suppose I would do this? What is to be my reward? Your eternal gratitude.
Have you changed so much? The Seraphan Lord defeated you. Don't you want to kill him? When you have destroyed him, you can continue your ascent to power, restore your army, and rule the land at last. Does the lust for vengeance and power no longer stir you? Are you so dead?
I seem to remember that I played the pawn once before. It ended badly.
This time, you will prevail. We are simply your allies, not your betrayers. What we want from you is open and plain, with no hidden paths. If you succeed, so do we all.
Are you asking me to trust you?
We must trust one another. Together, we can defeat the Seraphan Lord. Once he is dead, his order will collapse, mindless fools that they are. But there are dangers other than the Seraphan which must be overcome.
I care not for any dangers. They will fear me, do you hear? Tell me where to find the Seraphan Lord. I'll have him buried within the hour.
Such arrogance. If it were so easy, we would have done it ourselves, KAIN. And you are far too weak to fight him yet. He is protected, too, by other vampires.
Vampires in service to the Seraphan? Are they mad?
They value their lives. While they serve the Seraphan Lord, he lets them live.
I will enjoy destroying them.
You would be lucky to survive one such encounter until you grow stronger. But should you prevail, then you will be able to absorb their veins and thus gain new abilities. To our kind, these are called the Dark Gifts.
I look forward to meeting these traitors to our kind. My senses spun. My body ached. Weakness overcame me.
You have the thirst upon you. Come, vampire. It is time for you to feed.
Yes.
This is also one of the first vampire games I ever probably played, along with Bloodborne. Blood Rain. I can't wait to stream Bloodborne, hopefully. Bloodborne makes a comeback on the PS5 remake. Then I can be in my full ascent to that. The animations in this game for its time is pretty great and still holds up in this remaster.
KAIN,
Forward.
do not be afraid.
What magic is this?
I am using the Whisper, KAIN, a natural ability of vampires. In this way, we can keep in contact even over great distances.
Hopefully the controls are easy to
I
play.
remember now. She had been in my thoughts. I almost believed I had called her myself.
Never fear. I cannot read your thoughts, but only speak into your mind and hear you in return. Now, proceed down this street.
She would make a good vampire queen for KAIN. Left take. Wow. See if there's a workaround in the controls. Modern. It's a very strange settings. Very strange. It's gonna take some getting used to since we're used to modern games so much. That's a really cool game at its time.
Why so many?
Its visual effects for the world.
Welcome to the slum.
It's interesting
We are in
gameplay.
the old oldest
And
and
it's
most decrepit
just
part
its
of the
overall
city,
lore.
where few people dare to
I
come.
did play Soul Reaver.
Perfect place to train you.
Not that that's back. You probably played that
You
after
take me
this.
for a dog.
Your memory has been shattered, and your body has lain dormant for 200 years. What skills you had must be recovered before you can be of any use to the Cabal. You must learn to fight and to survive.
I thought you were taking me to feed.
Patience, vampire. First, know that you are stronger and faster than mortal men, able to jump higher and farther than any human that ever lived. When your path is blocked, seek for a place to jump. Now, join me up here.
There you go. We don't collect this one.
Excellent. Know that you also have the ability to float. When you are on a ledge, such as this one, you may land silently and carefully by floating down. This will be important when I train you to kill. Now, follow me.
She would discover I needed little training in how to kill.
What was that? Staff? The whole of the lower city? How am I to get home tonight? It's just as I told you.
Kane's appearance in this game is,
My Agnes will have
I don't know how it's changed over the course of the franchise, but it's really strange.
place to sleep. And I was picked up fine.
Vampire abilities throughout the game is just very unique. It is one of the most unique vampire games. They don't make much vampire games anymore. You just have to remake the good ones. I grew up playing a lot of vampire games, probably. Not much, but enough to get me into it. Really just love dark fantasy.
The city is a labyrinth.
All the better for a hunting ground. Tell me, Kain, are you hungry?
Yes.
I have a prisoner waiting for you down below. A thug from a local gang of criminals. He sought to murder yet another helpless victim, but he met me instead.
Spare me the moral anecdote and direct me to his throat.
Drink then. I will be waiting below.
Given the tutorial time, I'll probably run a little bit longer. It's the first episode. Here's the best part about this game, the way the blood sucking just appears overall visually. It's quite different from any other game, just sucks the blood out of his mouth. It just
I see you are restored.
eviscerating cool.
I am.
Blood is your life. Without it,
This
you
is
will
not your
die.
typical blood-sucking
If you are
average
wounded,
game.
seek out blood to restore your
No
vitality.
bite of the neck required.
You must know too.
On the go,
that by
fast
drinking
food,
the blood of
vampire.
others, you will gradually become stronger and
Vampire
harder
fast
to kill.
food.
We call this a vampire's lore. The more creatures you drink from, the more lore you will gain, and the greater your health will become. Leave no enemy alive, Kain. You will need their blood and their lore to survive. Now, let us continue.
There are no subtitles in here? I guess not. Because these old-fashioned words are quite fascinating to me. Must be good. The main menu at least. aim and attack these barrels. Boxes. Controls, I guess, are simple enough. It's a tiny little health bar. What do I need to do? Goodness gravy. Fill it. Is this guy already dead, though? Let's see, there we go. Now we get through the door and got more health increased. Oh, let's see. Feeding on the innocent.
While we are superior to humans in many ways, we also have certain weaknesses that they do not possess. Though it is life-giving to humans, water is deadly to vampires. Its touch burns our skin. Immersion in water can kill us. Avoid it at all costs. Also know that scattered throughout Meridian are relics of our ancestors. Useless to humans, only vampires can access these coffers and use the power within. Seek these out on your journey.
Getting the strength of 1,000 vampires.
How rude.
Oh, really? You think that's rude? There. Now we might be sated. Spots. Rats. That did sound like a cat with a cat chasing a rat.
I spoke before of our mortal enemies, the Seraphan. It is their sworn crusade to destroy all vampires, and for this they have developed special defenses. You see here a ward gate.
What precisely does it do?
Should you so much as touch it, you will be burned as by fire. The Seraphan have raised these wards throughout Meridian. We can go no farther this way. Follow me into the sewer.
Just out of curiosity, might want to touch it. Yep. Rejected. Come here, human. You must replenish thy health. To be overpowered in this game. Wish there was like a grab animation I can do that. I think there is, if I remember. Video. So even frame performance here.
Your ability to survive will depend upon your ability to fight. It's time for you to learn how to kill. Your first line of defense is your agility. You can dodge around an opponent using your inhuman speed. You can also defend yourself by blocking attacks. I shall now strike at you. Do not be concerned. I shan't use my claws. Block my attacks, and we can proceed to the next lesson.
Very good block animations that follow the precise movement of them.
We are all armed with a natural weapon, our claws. Use them to kill your enemies. You can practice by attacking me.
Don't do that.
If you see an enemy become tired, use this opportunity to grab him. Once grabbed, you can throw him a great distance.
Come here, my love. Look at her. She can't really just know this, but she knows she's enjoying it.
Excellent. Your lesson is over for the moment. Continue through the sewer, and I shall meet you again shortly.
She felt a connection with KAIN there. It's funny, she just warps out and teleports. She didn't even go through the door. You have to be like a combat stance to attack every time. Frames on this are rough. No sensitivity controls at all. What are the abilities here?
Here you are at last. Through this door lies your first true test. A gang of criminals are encamped ahead.
Her figure is so amazing.
Guard, unaware that
Any vampire would want to be with her.
You must kill him, KAIN. You have the skill to block and dodge his attacks. Bring him down using your claws. Once you have felled him, drink his blood to restore yourself from any wounds you may receive. I will be watching.
From where? Where are you watching it? The Veil? The Shadow World? Fury. Devil 2, Slut Fury. Awesome. Good thing that does pop. 2, Slut Strike. It's Field. Very good. Grab animation, like telekinesis, I think. Oh, yes. It's like one of the coolest parts of the game. I first just realized when I played it. I found the grip how he just grabs the sword weapons. That's probably power here. I want to do that Billy won't do this build, but
In addition addition to our physical superiority, vampires also possess dark gifts. These are our supernatural abilities. Our curse develops differently in each of us, giving us unique powers. Much of your former power, Kain, has been weakened during your long hibernation, but you yet retain a single dark gift. The mist you see here can be used to your advantage. You have the ability to assume a mist form and become nearly invisible. You can move silently to bring down your
It's
prey
like one
from
of the best
behind.
vampire
The
mechanics you can
tides are over
do.
outnumbered. Look for mist from which to kill your enemies silently. If you are pursued,
That's why
you
this
can
game is
hide
so
in
memorable
mist to
because of the
escape.
abilities you can do in it
Now,
and the way it
use
works.
this gift to kill those before you in the cemetery. I will let you continue when the deed is done.
Heartbeats pulsating. Yeah, I have a second. Chest. Always gotta go all the way for It's strange how the whole point of the game is to reclaim your sword, really, to be honest. But I don't know if there's new game plus. Probably don't need old games, but get Payne's classic Soul Reaver sword. There's probably a better ability. I think there might be.
Leave me alone.
It's
What
funny how
manner of
games
sorcery
in
is this?
This is glyph
NPCs don't
energy,
recognize you
a
as a vampire
new
when they
form
run
of
away with you.
magic brought into the world with the rise of the Seraphan. It supplies power to all of Meridian. The gate you see can be opened using this energy. Activate the glyph box. This will bring power to the gate's lever and allow you to open it.
Someone ought to teach you a lesson.
Gotta do that. Really? While I'm trying to pull the lever. Fire hurts. Fire kills vampires.
Well
I don't know
done.
why they would put a fire so close to the
The
thing you can use
glyphs
this.
are operated by the Glyph Rites, a
That's
secret
skeleton.
society existing within Meridian. You may see them working on glyphs from time to time. They rarely talk with the townsfolk, and very little is known about their origins. Ahead is the market where the common dregs of Meridian engage in their filthy commerce. Beyond the market is the bridge that leads to the lower city. Make your way east to the bridge. I shall meet you there.
And where are you going?
I shall scout ahead to ensure that you don't meet any Seraphan patrols. You aren't ready for them yet.
How trusting of you to leave me to my own devices.
Consider it an act of goodwill.
These things should replenish your health, but they don't. to do. Increase the level of it, which is greatly needed. It's like his mouth is a big slurpy straw.
That's generous, I call it. You see that? Have you seen what it can do? It will bring light and heat and no cost for oil or coal. And they bring it right down to the poorer quarters for us simple folk to use. Bless the Seraphim and all their doings, that's what I say. For sharing their magic with the poor.
Lower the water level, probably. It's a box. Plasma health training. Guess you have to drink power to go up there. Draining your health increases your power ability. Got me another left for somewhere. Oh, 2 lemons. Puzzle, 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 puzzle. Gonna be prepared for a lot of them in here. A lot of steam puzzles, I remember. So, game's really not as janky as it would be. Just gotta know how the older camera controls work and the animations. Why can't I dodge you? Never lead a blood dream behind. Controller scheme, I can't remember what to do with the controls.
Come, this way.
Gotta learn how to use the abilities and
I am taking you to Sanctuary, the heart of the Cabal. It is time that you meet our leader.
It was time indeed to hear this so-called leader's plans and learn what he thought his plans might be for me.
Kain, this way.
Vampire! Here, close the gate.
Kain, you must find a way to reach the lower city. The smuggler's tunnel will take you there.
Pestilent vampire, die!
Go to the Grand Hotel in the slums. A contact will meet you there. He will tell you where to go.
Stinking, verminous, blood-sucking fiend!
Do you want your death now? Come, and you shall have it.
Come back!
I was alone at last, in a city changed beyond all recognition, in a land that was under a curse. Should I follow her, as she asked, or go my own way, find my own
It
answers?
sounds faster than you
Answers
think
were
it
posed
does.
in Sanctuary.
Especially if you're probably
After
recording
that,
it. It really flies
I would
by
leave
on the
them to
recording. Trying to trick me, trying to get too close, and then it wants me to pow right in the face. There's a map, isn't there? Trout skilled. Let me try to find some good place to finish up here on this episode. Yeah, let me dodge. Okay, tell you that, didn't I? Can I use mist in the fog, probably? Go over and jump toward the horse. Classic slow climbing. Yeah, you better open it. I thought. Speed premiere episode's gonna learn. I don't get the boost to jump until probably later. It's from another vampire ability. What classic boss vampires, you get more abilities. I'm sure if we jump on a ledge or going over here across that, which is really don't seem like I can make that. There's a lot of like potential areas you think you can go, but yeah. There, jump here, just jump across that roof. No knowledge of what you can do. Sword. Some dagger. Door open, see no shortcut. Moving the boxes, but what's on this path? What's over here then? Could potentially be across the catwalk. Just a baited path. It's a gimmick path, no doubt. Makes you think you can go that way, but you can't. You gotta be in the direction and go push it. We gotta go through that window. Where do you want me to go with it? Where? Won't fit that way. That way. Door. Door.
I'll call the guards.
Oh, what guards you gonna do? Duty health. Very good. Good animation for this one. Nice clean moveset for a dagger. It's broke. No wonder. This guy afraid of me? Is that gate while it drops the escape down on me and I'll go back up? I wonder what was on that darn side. That was probably a path right into. That's it.
Someone ought to teach you a lesson.
Like death didn't let me give it to you. Looks like you're the one who got taught a lesson there, boy. Can't teach me a lesson that I've already learned. Up the elevator I shall go. Could have been this way. Had it been clear as right as right there. Yep. This guy's not even alarmed at all. This must be the final boss of this area.
What was that?
You reported me?
Someone ought to teach you a lesson.
Makes a dodge. Just ambush waiting to happen, wasn't it? secret door. See? Didn't even remember how that works, but I just know it needs to be done. Trophy Pop, welcome to Meridia. Chapter 1, The Slums, completed. Don't know how long each chapter's gonna be.
I was told to meet someone here.
Who's there? It must be KAIN.
You are a human.
It's that
Curious
I,
that you know
KAIN,
one
the
such
flesh.
as I.
We hate the Sarafan humans. The things they do, it's not right, not natural. If your kind can bring them down, I'll help you, I will.
I was told to find the smuggler's den.
There was something behind me.
Stays through for
Yep,
the
there's that guy.
Go through. It will
I
lead
remember
you to the
Ponytail
smuggler's den.
Vampire.
Careful though. There's rogues down there that'll attack you on sight.
Then they will die.
Something they will die.
Wait! Tell Uma that I helped her, please. She promised me the dark gift if I did as she asked. You'll tell
In his
her,
own
won't you?
games, Kane's like
I'm
the
certain Una
protagonist,
will
but
give
then
you
like
all that you deserve.
the Legacy of Kane games, Raziel's a new protagonist and a much cooler ability we have, and Kane's like the anti-hero villain of some sort. That's what it feels like. This poor guy's gonna get feeded on. And now we enter chapter 2, The Den, Creatures of the Night.
Greetings, Kain.
You eluded the guards.
They were only human. Welcome to one of the glories of our fair city, the Smuggler's Den. As squalid as you found the slums, you will find this place even more offensive. Rogues and thieves rule the streets, and of course the Sarafan too have their own dealings here. You may expect small help from the inhabitants and more trouble.
I do not require their hospitality. You spoke of a smuggler's tunnel I must find?
Yes, it is hidden somewhere in this district. I know not where. I have sent word to a member of the Cabal to help you. You will find him at the tavern, deep within this district.
How will I know this person?
He will know you. Find the tavern quickly. We will speak again later.
And this is where we close out chapter 1 to begin chapter 2. Stick around and I will catch you in the next one.